This video and series is sponsored by Eclipse's Super Dark Sunglasses, a must-have for every metalhead.
Everyone is leaving. It is over. No, 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 no. I put in my trousers on yesterday. I found the sling in the pocket from Behemoth where I dislocated my shoulder. So yeah, cheers Behemoth people, cheers Brixton people. Through my Saints of the Undead jacket. My hair gets stuck underneath it.
No.
Look at that.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed.
You have to get another one without those studs on it.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all falling off now. It's a year and a bit old now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I lost quite a few here.
This wind is absolutely mental.
It's coming down!
You suffering in there, mate? You suffering in there? It's been a hard one. It's been a very, very hard one. We now have to wander back. I can't get going today. I can't get going today. Right, I never thought I'd say it, but it'd be really nice to get back to the real world, have a bath, and drink something that isn't beer. I'm fucked. This was hard. This was a hard one. It's been hard without Bartek, it's been hard without Joe. It's my first festival without Bartek in about 15 years. So that was difficult, that was different. But what did you expect? Where is Bartek? Yeah, as you can see, everyone's packing, going home. We got to wander back to the guest parking thingy and crack on. But yeah, not a bad festival. Different vibe this year. Different vibe this year. Was it worth it? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But was it different vibe? Yes. Different people. Kind of more aggressive. It's my personal experience. We're gonna get the guys ready and crack on. So while I was away, they've given the guys a 15-minute time thing. It's looking at the state of our tent. Look at how much dust is on that. That's what we've been breathing in. You can hear my voice gone the whole weekend. We got loads of time. They said that to us last year and we were here for another 3 hours because of Bartek.
Loads of people still here.
Aston's gonna leave his famous tent. And your neighbours left their tent too.
I'm gonna chuck it in there.
It's a really good song.
If you've ever watched Bartek put away tents, and then you watch Ruby put away tents, they're two different species of people.
This is a new tent. I've only put away once, so bear with me.
Good job, Princess. One more to go. You just snapped the pole, Aston.
No, snapped in the wind. I think I might need to change it anyway.
Well, there's a tent going here.
I believe they left that one. It's a £200 tent.
Yeah. Their gazebo's making a run for it. And we leave. Goodbye, Graspop. So I'm gonna go get the car. But this is nice, not being clattered by tents. Look at this.
There goes the guys getting their shuttle bus. I'm waiting here, waiting for my chauffeur to come and get me. Here comes my chauffeur. Here he is. Hello, chauffeur. We have left Graspop. It's all over.
We are set.
Yeah. All over now. The guys have gone to get the shuttle bus. We are back in there.
We're about halfway home, taking a nice sort of slower drive. I still can't speak, but these are ice cold. Oh, so good. So good. My throat is absolutely destroyed from the amount of dust at this festival. So, yeah, I do a lot of shouting, I do a lot of screaming. No, this is going to help me power on, get home. But what an awesome place, man. Like, I love this Europe stuff. Like, it is just better. It is just better. The people are so nice here. Hospitality in the Netherlands, Belgium, next level. And I'll never experience this back home. Everyone hates each other. There's the little baby.
So, as we're driving back towards the ferry port, we thought we'd reflect on our highs and lows of Graspop 2025, talk about our best bits, reminisce as we head back to boring old England. So,
Yeah. I would say I'm absolutely devastated to be leaving Belgium. Belgian people are the most hospitality people that I've ever known ever. Like, they're awesome. Like that. I'll start. I guess I'll start.
yeah.
The Belgian people are incredible, and that is always an up or a plus for me. The staff at these things are normally fantastic. The security were excellent. Like when you're crowd surfing, nothing like slam dunk in the UK, and they were great. And it's just all laughing, all giggles, all the time, and they actually help you. They're always smiling. Yeah, and the people was my first go-to thing.
Yeah.
I think the people was my biggest one, and everyone that came up to us, everyone that remembered us from last year. I remember them. Like I think I surprised a few people when they come up and go, "Do you remember me?" So yeah, like
Yeah.
it's I am one of these people who actually do give a shit. It's not fake. We are mates. So yeah. Plus, point one for me was the people.
Yes. I agree. Yeah. really nice to bump into the same people as last year and party with them again. You know, that was really, really cool. So, yes.
Yeah. To say more about the Belgian stuff, actually. Great people, great hospitality, great roads, but the worst driving in Europe. Like, they cannot drive. Belgian people do not drive well. They are terrible at driving. All of Belgian people are bad at driving. So, and look at my fingernails. Ugh. That's a down point.
I wouldn't say they're bad at driving. I'd say they're crazy drivers. Like, they're just insane. Like, they have no will to live, and it's just, I'm just going to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Not going to indicate, I'm just going to fucking go.
If you enjoy traffic, go to Belgium.
If you enjoy car crashes, go to Belgium. Like that. It's a lot, isn't it?
It's crazy. It's terrifying.
We keep seeing crazy near misses and people cutting us up. And it's just wild.
Yeah.
So.
But that's non-festival related. That's Belgian related. But there you go.
I thought we had a really good group this year, and we had a fantastic time with our little camp mates. We had a really good setup, despite the stressful getting into it.
Beginning, yeah.
But like once we were in and settled, it felt like really proper and nice, just like happy.
I think we had great French neighbours. They were so fun. Like, they were really nice people. I found a few new bands. I've forgotten the name of it, but whatever Aston took me to, I'll play some footage here so you can see. That was one of the bands of the weekend for me. Mad Japanese Skindredy ska band that I can't put into words their sound, but they were great. They were brilliant. So watch that with Dave as well. You slept through me, Dave.
Yeah, I didn't realise who it was. Yeah, sorry, Dave. Like, people were just constantly turning up at our camp. I don't really know more. I was too hungover to know who's who at certain points, and I didn't realise that was Dave, who I've spoken to a bit on Instagram. I was like, oh, that's who that was. So sorry that I was unresponsive, and now realise in hindsight who it was. But yeah, so
Ruby was unconscious.
yeah, I was a little bit too hungover on one of the days when I stayed out late with Jade at Ben, and it was a little bit chaotic. Yeah. So yeah, that was music highlight.
Yeah, I would say the worst band for me was Till.
It's about to
Till
say the same
Lindemann.
time. Till Lindemann, yeah,
That was pretty crap.
absolutely shite.
I'm a massive Rammstein fan. I like Till as well, but I am not sure what that was. It didn't really make sense. There was a lot of miming, I thought.
Yeah.
So I just got drowned. So
Yeah. The miming was really bad.
yeah.
The stage presence wasn't all there. He kind of looked like just tired and like convulsed.
Yeah. It did feel like that actually.
It's
Yeah.
just kind of like, you know, not really giving it. It's, you know, it's the finale of the festival as a headliner, and it
And that
just
was strange.
very lackluster for me.
I do think I understand why it's on last, but that was kind of a strange band for me.
Yeah.
Because Rammstein, definitely, you know, they could headline and play whatever they want,
Yeah.
you know. But Till, you don't, you know, I wouldn't say he's got many hits
No.
for that, you know,
No.
like, but it's, you know, he is a legend.
I
But,
thought they play a couple of Rammstein songs or more.
Yeah.
Like, it was just a bizarre choice. A lot of people were pretty
a lot of people left.
pissed off. Yeah.
Lots of people left.
It was like, it just didn't give like the big energy. Like, we were comparing it to last year, Machine Head finale.
Yeah.
We were all like crying. It was just this big energy. Everyone was so happy. And this was just like, most people left halfway through.
We'll say for crying, like, oh my god, I was an absolute mess because of Maiden. I was at the front, literally front row, and I was crying my eyes out. And I was like, I'm not one of these sort of really, you know, them people. And it was like, in my mind, it's one of the last times that I'm going to see them. You know, they're not going to get another 50 years, as much as it pains me to say that. You know, it was hard. It was very hard to acknowledge that I'm getting older. They're obviously getting older as well. And that is hard. Like, that is hard to watch that. It's first time seeing them without Nico, and, you know, there's just something not there, but it was a good performance. It was a good performance. Strange choice of song right in the middle of it, really, to bore everyone to sleep, and then it took the crowd a little while to get going again, but Maiden are just the one for me. You know, it's a big band for me. But yeah, that was a highlight, a personal highlight for me. I'd say a couple of downers. My phone almost getting nicked during Orbit Culture. Yeah. Massive moment. I'm still surprised at that.
Yeah.
I was really, really let down about that. I felt really it killed the mood for that for me.
Did you have your thing on? No.
No. Luckily, I caught the hand. You know, so I turn around, swing for the shoulder of the other guy, trying to get it back, and he just laughs. Like, you know, he's just there, like, acting like he's trying to rescue my phone. I still can't get over that.
Yeah.
And then the second time that happened was during Korn. So we got all the way to the front pretty much, and the guy pulls it out, and that is on the phone theft cable, and that did save me from getting that nicked.
Yeah.
I was fuming. I had to leave. It killed the vibe. I had to leave. I went to Airborne and, met up with Claire from Mead and Metal, and spent a bit of time in Airborne and just fucked around there. It's lucky that Airborne are so high energy that it rescued that night for me, because that really played on my mind.
It was already like pretty brutal at the front, and like everyone was struggling a lot. Jade couldn't hack it, and then you nearly got your phone stolen. It was just all like chaos, and me and Aston were like the only ones left.
I mean, there was a different vibe this year in the crowd. I did notice a lot of not nice behaviour. The Claire got her ass touched. Like, someone grabbed her ass.
Gross.
That stuff doesn't happen at these sort of festivals. It's not meant to happen anywhere, but you're meant to be safe there. And it's like, that's not okay.
Oh yeah, no, we there was a lot of creepy behaviour, but there was last year as well. Just standard.
Yeah, I didn't see it last year, but I definitely saw shit behaviour this year.
And a lot of more aggression, a lot of fights. It was.
I broke up a few fights.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was Korn. There was like a big fight because they threw a drumstick, and Aston was like caught in the middle of it. People just like fighting, not letting go, and like throwing punches to get the drumstick. And it's like, guys, this is not in the spirit of the thing. This is bad. So that was right in front of us. Bit much.
I don't like that sort of behaviour. It puts a massive downer on something. I was looking forward to seeing Korn, it was ruined, for me because of that. I wanted to see the headline set because, I've been a fan forever. Yeah. But
we stayed, and it was fucking amazing. Me and Aston had a great time, but it was pretty brutal, and when you're constantly worried about getting your phone stolen, you can't relax. So I understand why you went over, as did Matt, as did everyone. Everyone just dipped.
Never see, when the good example of correct behaviour, right? When that other guy dropped his phone and Aston handed one in, I handed one in over the top, and everyone let me through to give the phone to the security, and then it was just that's good behaviour. So they were flying out of people's pockets, and it's obviously it's bad, it's crazy. I've never seen fest like that before. I expect that at a download festival or some other scumbag festival.
It's just rife, which is just such a shame. It's just your friend, or was I don't know if it was a friend or you just met him there, got his phone stolen in Orbit Culture. So
did he really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That Scottish guy, we were talking to him last night. You probably don't remember. He was saying you were talking about nearly getting your phone stolen. He's like, my phone did get stolen in Orbit Culture. So
that's scum, man.
It's just scummy and just a shame, isn't it?
That is proper shit.
Yeah. So, but that's unfortunately all festivals nowadays, all gigs. It's thing. Got really careful with it, which is why you've got
that cable
that
thing.
cable thing. Yeah.
Literally, that has earned its weight already. I mean, I know it's only about £4 to buy, but like,
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend one if you go to gigs. Saves me what, 1,500 quid on a phone.
Yeah, exactly. I remember I bought it on Amazon. I was like, you need to wear this. At first you were like,
I was well
nah.
adamant, I'm not going to do it.
I'm not doing that. I don't need that. No one's going to try and take my phone. I'm like, Phil,
Price
they
on
will.
festival.
They will. And I think you're realising that now, even though you're a big guy and like
They don't care.
you will swing.
Yeah.
They don't care. It's a brand new iPhone. It's valuable. So yeah.
I never had that problem when I had an Android. Maybe they saw the phone come out. Oh,
Yeah.
when I had a Google phone, and I tried to nick that.
Well, I've got a shitty Google phone because if I lost that, okay, it's about 200 quid. But yeah, it's a good phone. We were safe. Luckily, nothing bad happened, but it was just annoying to have the constant threat of it. You need to be in the middle lane.
I would say it played on my mind a lot. Like after that, it was hard to rescue the mood.
Yeah,
Like
just makes you like bummer.
So that was a big negative for me this year. You know, didn't see it any other time we've been. So we're just turning off the motorway here.
Yeah.
All right.
Following to Calais. Yeah.
Cool.
We're 59 minutes from Calais.
Easy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Trying to think what else. Pantera tribute band, like that was a fucking right good laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, it's Pantera, man. Like, I'm never not gonna enjoy that music. I don't care who plays it. I just want to see it live.
Yeah. Well, me and Jade were having a good time until like several creepy dudes were just being way over the top with us, asking us where we're camped, like being really, really like, you know, creepy.
Yeah.
But don't want to dwell on the negative, but that did happen many times.
It was great to spend proper time with Aston.
Yeah.
And again, you know, like a plus point for our thing is going with the group that we did. It was quite nice to spend time with Matt and, you know, like have proper, because we don't get to see each other now, because he's in Australia. And it's like, it was nice to just like actually talk on a grown up level.
Yeah.
You know, which was quite nice.
Yeah, and I think as well, because we were all suffering so much in the heat, we spent a lot of time at camp, and we had a gazebo, and we were all just like sitting around talking, having beers. Like that was a highlight for me actually. On one of the days, I can't remember which day, but for ages we were just in the camp for hours, just drinking beers. We had the ice, and it was like, this is so relaxing. I felt really, really happy one day. That's really nice.
Yeah, I think there's been some good times at camp like throughout this, and that's always fun. But you know,
It felt better.
Yeah, the heat was insane. Like it stopped some of the festival happening because I literally couldn't function.
Yeah.
You know,
Me too.
it was horrible. Like I can't deal with that level of just unrelenting heat.
Yeah. It was highs of, I think it was 35 degrees, and
that's pretty tough.
It's hard.
I feel you lot at Hellfest. You know, like I know some of you Hellfest people watch these.
Yeah.
And oh my god.
Yeah, Hellfest was meant to be 38 degrees.
Yes.
So it's like, okay,
What is that?
I hit my limit. Like,
Yeah, I can't do it.
it's different when you're like on holiday and like doing stuff in and out of buildings or in like air conditioned whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
But when you're just at a festival, and there's nothing you can do except be in the sun.
Yeah.
It's very, very difficult. People were constantly getting heat stroke.
We say the hate breed thing. Straight after hate breed, and I couldn't function. Like,
yes.
I literally lost all function. I was in a lot of pain, like, you know, jumping around and whatever. But like, the heat just got to me, and I went straight from Maiden to hate breed, and then to Powerwolf, and it was like everything just hit me all at once, and it was just the exhaustion. I was like, I couldn't pronounce my words. I was slurring my words.
Yeah, you went all
was gonna pass
delirious.
out.
Yeah, you went all delirious, and I said, right, you wait here. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to get you some water. Come back. He's nowhere to be found. Oh, Billy.
Where is Bill?
Literally.
Yeah,
And I was
that
like,
hard.
fuck. And then I couldn't find you, and then did find you eventually, and you were still slurring your words and all over the place. And I was like,
Yeah.
I had the same thing at Orbiculture. I had to leave. I didn't even get to see them playing like my favourite song because I just couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to pass out. So I went back to camp and fell asleep for like 2 hours. You woke me up like, Iron Maiden is on. I'm like, it's too much.
I say for me, it was weird doing a festival about Bartek. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's his own fault, but
Yeah,
you know,
we
it's,
missed him. We did miss him,
yeah,
and
that
everyone
was
else missed him because everyone was constantly asking us,
yeah, you know, it's
"What's
our
he up
channel
to?"
gimmick.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, he's one of my best friends as well, and yeah, it was very, very strange. First time in about 15 years-ish, maybe more.
Yeah.
But we haven't done a festival together.
and he's not coming to Bloodstock either.
He's coming to Pitfest though.
Yeah, it's
so we
just
get
a
to see
shame.
him.
It's just a shame.
Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miss Joe and Bartek this time. But,
yeah,
yeah. We had some nice food this year. Normally we don't really eat that much, but we were constantly snacking at the stand.
yeah. Like,
It's really nice.
so I've been doing this diet thing, trying to lose weight and exercise and all this terrible things to get to festival season. You know, well, I feel like I'm getting sort of healthier. It was really nice to, you know, it sounds really stupid, not be self-conscious about taking my shirt off because I knew that I was like on the way to being like not a fat bastard. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt a bit better about it.
Yeah.
I felt a bit healthier, and I felt able to eat the food.
Yeah,
You know,
with some treats and didn't feel bad about it.
I was eating, you know, like, don't really do that at festivals. I drank a shit ton of beer, and I haven't been drinking it either.
Yeah.
You know, just stopped drinking. Yeah, it was nice to actually feel like I could, and with no guilt. You know,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
cool. But just getting here was a big thing. So I really had to make some tough choices to come here. We will show you more about that in a future episode. So I don't think we'll ever forget when we was all in the car and Joe goes, "Where's Dunkerque?" He means Dunkirk. Like, and it just took us all back because we all heard it and he was like, "Ah." He knew that he'd said it as well. It's very funny.
Although the heat was unbearable, the layout of the fest makes it easier. So if you decide, right, I'm going to go in and watch this band, it's a 5-minute walk to the arena, rather than other festivals, you have to walk
Yeah.
upwards of 45 minutes to an hour to get to the arena. You can't just pop back and get a drink or
Yeah.
drop your, oh, I forgot my sunglasses, I'll pop back. It's the small, close togetherness of all the things in the festival
It
is so good.
special, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know,
it really makes a difference, especially in the heat. Because people were just being like, we're going to pop in for this, and then I won't be able to hack the heat anymore, so I'll come back.
Yeah.
And that you can achieve that in 5 minutes. And it's just great.
band highlights. Skindred. It's always an amazing time when you see Skindred play because it always puts you in a happy mood. You can never go there. They will never be like have a bad show. You know, they just don't do that. They're the most consistent band I've ever seen, and it was just everyone's smiling, everyone's happy. That was great. You know, they're always great, and
Yeah, sad I missed that. I
Yeah.
was dying in the camp. I had a great time at Slipknot with Jade. We had a fantastic time right at the front. I thought they were really good. Like, I know it's seen them a few times or whatever, but they were fantastic. So that was a highlight for me.
I'd say Death Club. I finally got to see them. To be honest, I think they do everything perfect, like with the lights off, play the whole thing almost anonymously, and that's cool. What I didn't enjoy was that they didn't make use of the side screens, and the screen was just like a music video rather than making a bit more of a thing about it.
Interactive.
So so I thought that they might do something like that, but that's just me not doing the research into the band beforehand, and you know, I can't have it my way. You know, it's just how I would do that. But not using the side screens at a place like that was a very strange choice.
So, did you film much?
Yeah, between me and Aston, yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering.
But it's quite hard to really show it because it was pitch black with just a screen.
Oh, right.
You know, so
So, did it have real people singing?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it was fucking good, and the music is great, you know, like, so it was very, very exciting for me to see that. But again, I missed Slipknot, and I was like, I want to go and watch that. So I managed to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I get massive FOMO, you know, like fear of missing out. And I want to do it all. I'm the worst. If you invite me to something, there's a 90% chance I'm already there, you know. And festivals with clashes, normally this one's really good. But that was a bit of a shit one.
Yeah. Yeah,
I've seen-
everyone was moaning about the clashes.
Yeah, I mean, the main stage is alternate, so you're fine. But yeah, that was one.
all the after parties were just really fun. We did have a good laugh.
Oh, we caught up with Ken. He's a guy that we caught up with the second time we went to Graspop, and he just kept pouring beer down Ruby's fat throat. Like, you know, like he was a great laugh, like
Yeah.
proper fun guy.
Really nice.
And
guy.
we met up with him again at one of the best after parties I've been to in ages.
Yeah.
And he's dancing on the table, and Ken's a big dude, man. Like,
They were like, "Get down."
I was like, this is gonna end bad. But yeah,
was
lovely
brilliant.
to spend time with him.
Yeah. We kept seeing people from last year. Like, do you remember when we were in Orbit Culture? We saw that guy who was wearing Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw him, and
Yeah.
I saw him walk past, and I was like, oh my god, it's that guy. And I went and
Yeah.
got him, and I was like, come. And I don't think he recognised me at first. He was like, what? Okay. And I just pointed at you,
Yeah.
and he's like, Billy.
Yeah,
So,
we caught up
cute.
with him a few times,
Yeah,
and we did the dance together as well. Like, that was funny.
yeah. He was with his son. That was really nice.
We had a few people join in our game, Drink the Ink,
Oh yeah.
where we got this, obviously the squid gimmick is our sort of channel's mascot now, with Aston's hat. And yeah, drink the ink, just squirting ink into each other's faces, getting everyone involved with it as well. That was quite fun.
I think it worked quite well.
They loved it, like, you
Yeah.
know, it was quite funny. We'll bring that to Pitfest.
Yeah. If a squid has survived, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Who got it? Because Aston got it.
We might have it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might have to do the new and improved version next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was. Oh, I really liked Bullet for My Valentine. We watched that. Me and Jade, Matt and Sam all watched it. Just had a little, you know, emo teenager throwback, and they were fucking great. Like, they were really good. It's not just because we were all really smashed. It was just really fun. So that was really good. I like that.
Yeah, that's.
What were you watching instead of Bullet?
I think I was passed out at 10,
Yeah,
maybe. Peak victim.
Yeah, excuse the state of us. We're all
Yeah.
hay fevery, gross. Yeah, a bit broken. I think it's just general positives of the festival itself, you know, the way it's all run, the staff, you know, even if there's like a big queue for the bar, for example, they're so quick.
Yeah.
They've already got the pints loaded up ready. They're just giving them out so quick turnaround. So you're yes, it's a long queue, but it moves so fast. It's not like, what can I get you? I'll have this, please. Right,
Yeah, well,
okay.
they
Go to the
literally
fridge.
only sell beer. So
Yeah, well, no.
what can I get you? One beer, please. Like,
You know what I mean? Like in
Yeah.
other festivals, they just take ages to find the drink, pour the drink, and there's like no sense of urgency. Where that every single person in their bars is like, they want you to get your drink quickly so you can go have fun. They're just very.
I'm amazed
Very
at how many
quick.
people, staff-wise, are in the same places. Like, they have their role, they go back every year, they work in the same bar or the same piece of the festival, and they just master that. Like,
Yeah.
with the guy from the car park, same place. A couple
Yeah.
of the people behind the bar, like, I remembered us from last year.
Yeah.
But it was that was cool. Yeah, so with this one, I was here on a press ticket. But look at the state of the wristbands, even worse than last year.
Yeah.
So it stopped working halfway through the thing.
Yeah.
So I kept having to scan in on someone else's band. So that was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'd say that does not work as a wristband. It's paper,
Yeah.
and it's just all completely gone. You can't read the barcode, you can't scan it.
That was the only time the staff were a bit odd, because they were like, you know, giving me a bit of shit about it, saying like, you know, I don't. think most press bounce around, you know, or media people, they don't jump around in pits and shit, but like,
Still.
you know, it's still got to last a few days. I need it to last a few days.
It can at least be laminated, you know, like, come on.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have been allowed in, because that could just be anything.
So yeah, that'll be, but
It's something to bear in mind for next year. Obviously, we're really happy and grateful for the press ticket
That's the
that
thing,
you got.
yeah.
But if it means you can't enter on the Wednesday, then that is a problem.
But again, like, you know, the issues with the press ticket is they couldn't upgrade a ticket to press. So if I want someone to go back to a camera place, you know, which is where we need to visit, I couldn't just give someone the stuff because it's only on my wrist. So like I had to be more than one body.
Yeah.
So that was because they wanted money for the other one. So yeah, that was a bit odd. So you know, most festivals it's either paid accreditation or free, but not pass up.
Yeah.
So you know, 'cause there are a lot of people involved in this channel now, and they all contribute something.
Another good thing, as always, with this festival, all the facilities are really good. Showers are really good and clean, and toilets fine, clean, proper flushable toilets. You don't feel like gross the whole time because, you know, it's just better. It's more hygienic and everything, and that made a difference. And because it was so gross and sweaty and hot, I just kept having showers every day, and then I felt so much better. There was no queue, not once was there a queue. So that made a big difference. Not queuing for hours to have a shower. That was good.
So looking forward to a shower.
Yeah. Yeah, as opposed to the men's queue, which was about 2 hours long every day at all times.
Yeah.
I was like, why are all these men showering? I thought men just like don't wash.
So as we're on our way back home, I just want to give a massive, massive thank you to the guys that you see on the screen now. That's how I can afford to do this. I want to give a thank you to Eclipse's Sunglasses for sponsoring this set of videos. That's literally funded this. So the YouTube ad revenue does not pay that much. This costs an absolute fortune to do, and it wouldn't have been able to entertain you lot if it wasn't for these people. So big thank you to these guys. Yeah, they keep the channel going. And next up for us lot is Pitfest, and we will be back filming some more festival content for you very, very soon. I think I might have just forgot that we're going to the Black Sabbath thing.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see you there.
Yes. I know. We keep talking about Pitfest, but first things first, we've got back to the beginning in Birmingham.
Want to see something weird? Only car here at the ferry place. Like, there's nothing here, nothing at all. So the boat is still happening, I think, but when there is no one here. So this was odd. So we're saying we were first here, right? We're actually last on because they lost our boarding pass. They lost it. So Irish ferries, awesome. But yeah, absolutely no one here now. And we were first here, we're the last on the boat. Top work. Look at that, even the lorries. Even the lorries.
Gave him the passports and the boarding card. He took them, just gave me the passports back. And then I assumed, oh, I guess we don't need that then. I don't fucking know. And then, where's your boarding pass? He didn't give it back to me? I don't know.
And now she's gone.
Yeah.
Told us to wait. Everyone else is driving on without boarding passes. I'm tired now.
She's come